Then today I want to speak to you concerning how the secret to winning the lottery is actually hidden in the Bible. And the reason why I say that it is hidden in the Bible is because most people were taught to believe the Bible esoterically. In other words, they were taught to look outwardly. Many were not taught esoteric Christianity. In other words, many were not taught to look inwardly, and many do not know anything about alchemy. Moreover, they do not know anything about energy, vibration, and frequency. That is why they look on the outside and blame a devil for their misfortunes as an outside entity outside of themselves. So if you really want to know about scriptures that are in the Bible that is teaching you how you can actually win the lottery, or how you can live your life whichever way you want it to be to reflect nature, I will share at least about 2 of those scriptures with you. And with me mentioning nature, if you look at nature, you will always see that nature is bringing forth in abundance. Okay? And nature is teaching you that your birthright should be a prosperous lifestyle. So when you look at Joshua 1 and verses 3, for example, with the understanding that the Bible is a book of mind science, you would realize that your imagination is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. And anywhere that you choose to go in your imagination, or anything you choose to do in your imagination, you can actually do it in the physical realm. So, for example, to help you, let's say a person want to travel to France. If they would take a picture of the Eiffel Tower and look at it, and then close their eyes and see themselves in their imagination being in France at the Eiffel Tower, and they do it up to a certain amount of time, and they do it at a certain time, okay, within the day or all in the morning, last thing before they go to bed and so on. If they do that, they do not have to wonder about how or when it will be done. The way will be made possible for it to happen. The in-between will never be shown to you. All you have to do is just live from the end. That secret is shown to you also in the story of Joseph, the dreamer. But I won't go into that now. Also, you need to know what St. John 1 and 3 is really speaking about when he says that all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. That him is not speaking about man 2,000 years ago. No. When you have that belief, that's exoteric Christianity. When you understand esoteric Christianity, you will understand that that is speaking about your imagination, and that the him is just a personification that represents the human imagination, teaching you that everything that was made, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, it was first imagined. So the idea of the lottery, you have to know that it was first a thought. You have to know that it was made possible because there are those who knows how to operate the alchemy, I should say, are those who know how the mind works. So the machine that they use, it was first a thought. The money that you would earn from playing the lottery, it was first a thought. It was first an idea. It was first imagined. And so everything that the lottery is based upon, it was first a thought and it was first an idea. But you see, Christianity have trained the people not to get involved in it. Yet, all of the secrets are right there in the Bible. So when you understand that the essential character of the Bible is actually man's imagination, then you will understand that you can use your imagination to create your reality consciously. Therefore, you can win the lottery if that is your real burning desire to win the lottery. And with power comes responsibility, and money gives you some power. And it gives you a lot of power, I should actually say, because money answers all things. The Bible tells you that, and money gives you a lot of priorities, okay? It gives you a lot of preference. And so I would have seen, for example, a woman would have won over, I think, $112 million. I think it's Cynthia Stafford, is the name, or I'm subject for correction. And she still wanted us to give praises to Jesus and to the church system and so on. And yet she still want to talk about law of attraction and so on. You see, that's why you see things like law of attraction, they never really teach you that these things come from the Bible, because they still want you to hold on to that idol, Jesus, okay, and keep looking outside of yourself. And so she to cut a long story short, I think she ended up bankrupt because she never take, the responsibility of understanding, that how it comes, you can actually lose it if you do not understand how important it is to give value to society. And so my first desire was never, wanting to win the lottery, but there are people who have that kind of burning desire to win the lottery. But I would say to you, it is very important for you to give value to humanity, because your reward in life would always be in exact proportion to your service and your contribution. And so, me never having this desire to, be like a lottery follower, I make up my mind that unless something be shown to me in dreams, I will not partake. And this is 2 occasions now that things have been shown plainly to me in dreams. So that is how I would play the game, and that's how I encourage people to play the game. You must get signs and symbols, you understand, to work with, more than just following it up, and so on. And if I ever buy the lottery, I would not even look at it until maybe a month after. Sometimes it could be a month and a half, 6 weeks later, I would probably look at it if I remember. Because when I buy it, I just put it down. I don't get too concerned with it. I don't go and look to see what number call or whatever, who win or who lost. I don't do that. I just follow my intuition. So, as I come to a close, I want to say to you, if you're a person who feels strongly led to play it, and you really, really want to play it, I'm not going to condemn you. I'm not going to tell you not to play it. All I'm going to say to you, do not get obsessed. Always be led by your intuition, okay? And so, take advantage of the scriptures I share with you, and these scriptures are all over the Bible, but I just wanted to just use 2 scriptures to help you, to let you know you can actually play the lottery. No, don't make them fool you, okay? Don't make them fool you with secular Christianity, because, for example, the pornography industry, which is a $1 billion industry, it is because of Christianity. Because when they tell you to get involved in politics and marker X, you are involved in everything that a politician does. LGBTQ, they couldn't get rights unless the politician give them the right, and the politician couldn't get that power unless you mark a X. So I don't want to go into the nastiness and the dirtiness of Christianity and so on at this moment. I just want to say to you, it is your right to win the goddamn lottery if that is your desire. So with that being said, I want to say that I'm grateful for all those who are listening to me. And if this is the very first time you listen to what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram, or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at BlackMadGuru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, always remember that there's a PayPal and the link is down below. Also, you can be a part of my Patreon community if you want to support this work. And also, I have a course there for people who are willing to donate $20 or more. It's called The Inner Sun, Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing will he withhold from you. And the Son has never withhold any good thing from humanity. For the Son is what powers all of humanity and give all of humanity its energy. That's why if you feel led to play the lottery, play the goddamn lottery. And also in Malachi chapter 1 and 2, you're told that the Son of Righteousness shall arise in you with healing in his wings. So, true righteousness is discovering that light that is within you, and you come to know that the sun parallels the human imagination, the human imagination parallels the sun. For without the sun, there's no life, and there's no light, and without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. So imagine your life whichever way you want it to be. So if you feel strong enough to check out those videos, go ahead and do so. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, out.